You need music? Is that my cue?
No, we need music, right? Like we got to make
Hold
this
on.
fucking thing official.
I got to use my headphones.
All right, let's see.
Fucking Dustin, let's go, man.
Not as suspenseful.
This is the worst episode ever. Oh shit, Josh Royce. Where'd he go? All right, boys. Well, we're here. I don't know where Grice is. We got people coming in, coming out. Once I figure out how to use this thing, we'll bring guests in.
How did I already get blamed for this? Scott Novak.
Yeah, well, what?
Actually, thinking about this, it was.
How do I take my face out of here?
The camera added like 40 pounds for this.
Yeah, it's not that. But I guess we all get to finally see where James lives at. Up in a very nice place. Oh my god!
Like we talked about last time, is it the front yard or the backyard?
There's a big debate about that. I call it my backyard because the address side is the front of the house, but
true.
My wife disagrees.
Have you been tweeting to all the poor people that we're in this together when you have that to fucking look at every day?
No. I feel much more privileged by the fact that I have a bidet and I don't have to worry about toilet paper.
I've been buying single ply. It's the only thing that's left. I feel like I'm making work.
Well, what do you dry your ass with, though? Or do you just let it drip dry?
I drip dry. I lay prone on my bed, and I have my ceiling fan kind of dry it out. I just kind of spread my cheeks a little bit. You know.
There you go. So you said you lay on your stomach and spread your ass cheeks?
Correct. Yes. Yep.
I love it.
Yeah.
Perfect technique. I don't have enough time in the day to do that, though, unfortunately.
Well, you got to make time for yourself.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing here? Are we essential? Is this considered an essential service?
I would think so.
I mean, I'm at my office.
I am getting paid for this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
We're all getting paid. I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Like, how many people have Bryce keeps coming in and out here. Hold on one second. I got
who? Somebody commenting?
Josh.
Somebody commenting, you mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like, everybody's all up in arms. It's I don't believe the hype. I'm gonna go. I know we don't really want to talk about this, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. And I think this is a big cover up for something else. I just don't fucking know what. I don't know what. I mean, if anyone's got I could go down this conspiracy road that, like Trump's saving. So there's like a few out there that Trump's saving, like all these kids from sex trafficking, from like Pizzagate. Then you got the people that say it's 5G that's causing us all to get sick. And then you got the other people. What was the other one? That Bill Gates is behind this. Like, I just don't know what to believe anymore, honestly.
You've had a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
Well, I say nothing's changed in my life. Personally, I mean, I got to get up and go to the firehouse whenever I decide to go to work every couple days a week, and then I still come to my office because we manage properties. So, other than my kids, for the most part, my wife is a former teacher, so. Nothing's changed there, I mean, she's homeschooling the kids, and it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I've actually been more productive around the house. I don't know. I guess when it's that time of year, though, too,
Yeah, but like you said yesterday, it's springtime, right? Like, so everybody's doing more. I think that's kind of what sucks is that, like, everybody's ready to get out. I mean, look at James's house. I'm ready to go out on that beach and go party, but you can't do it.
Well, nothing's stopping you from flying down there.
Right.
Yeah, true.
It'd almost be like a private jet, from what I hear.
Yeah.
Be the only one on there. So. But Dusty, through all this, has had a kid.
Yeah. What an experience.
That was fucking crazy.
What a fucking experience.
Had to FaceTime the birth of your child. I mean, what the fuck,
Yep.
You essentially buffed your own child's birth.
I did. Oh my gosh.
Who the fuck is that? Look at that guy.
Hey, man, I'm moving people around.
What are you going to college?
You only get 4 people in.
I'm looking for fire trucks, man.
He's got his book bag on.
I
like the hat
anymore.
Where are you going?
Fresh. Looking for fire trucks.
Can you turn your phone sideways? No, not around.
No. James, your sound should be live, brother.
Look at this.
Yeah, we can hear you. You're in.
If he fucking buffs this chick.
Are you gonna buffer? Are you gonna buffer? Live stream buff?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Dude, she's not going to talk
dude.
to you. You don't have a mask on.
Oh.
Fuck.
Anyway, so where are we going with this fucking live thing, man? I feel like
Where did James go?
I'm uncomfortable with this, but hey, you got to get out of your comfort zone, I guess, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people doing this, which is pretty neat. Staying connected to people.
Well, it looks like we have our first question.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up.
Chris Paulison wants to know our opinions on blue lighters.
Well, I mean, look, there's a time and a place. You know, I feel like. I mean, I used to have one, but
How
also.
the hell did you get that to pop up? Oh,
Dude, I got
so cool.
Why'd you pop the question up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this real quick on the blue lighter thing. It depends on the person because I feel like some kids get them or people and they just get a power trip and they want to go fucking ape shit with them and run everyone off the road and drive like dickheads. I mean, I grew up 4 blocks from the volunteer firehouse, so I really didn't need it. I mean, now I did end up putting a power call on my old Volkswagen Jetta once I became a white hat, but I never used it. It was just I did it because I could. I don't know. Maybe out in the sticks. I think we discussed this one time. I mean, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, you got like a 4-way stop sign. But if you live in like a suburban area, I don't know. I don't think it works, man. But that's my opinion.
I've had mine taken away from me so many times because that's what you do when you get in trouble up there. You run a stop sign and
It's a courtesy light. It's a courtesy light. Yeah.
I saw this truck. Dude, I used to have so many fucking switches and lights. I'd turn that shit on. My fucking truck would spin and the lights would sit still. And I'd get every time I'd fucking run a red light, run a stop sign, I'd get a lot of trouble. Actually, I was going really fast. I thought I had a chief behind me one time. It was a fucking state trooper. Luckily, I knew who he was. We were both going to the same call as a car accident. And I don't know how fast I was going, but I got out and I'm like, super important, putting my volunteer gear on, running around, and he's chasing me. And I'm thinking we're both going, and he's trying to yell at, dude.
What are you babbling? What? I get lost.
Hey, Dan, remember, there's actually a good topic that we had up on the board. Remember back in the day when the neighboring fire company, every single fire, they had the fan man.
Oh, yeah.
And recently I wound up in a YouTube wormhole of positive pressure firefighting. And I don't want to go down technique, but I think we have to discuss this. Is it even a plausible method anymore? Like positive pressure every time they burn the house to the ground, every single fucking time, every single time.
I mean, I guess I don't know enough about it other than obviously you need to be able to control the flow path. Is that what they call it? I don't fucking know.
I don't know techniques.
Are we going there? I mean, what the fuck are we talking?
Are you trying to tell me that I should add a training tab to the website?
Yeah. We can barely use this fucking thing.
I can't even choose the right ladder which to throw, so I'm not telling anybody how to do it.
That's true. Yeah.
To go back to the blue lights, Daniel Scott Allen Novak would like to know how about which kind of light is preferred: the light bar, the teardrop, the LED dash light, vector bar, dome light, or strobe light. James, I don't know if you ever used one back in the day, but if anyone's got comments here, let's.
The answer is yes.
My answer is why limit yourself to one kind? When I was a junior fireman in Maine, I had LED wigwags in my grill, and I had a strobe dash light that I would throw up on there for my quarter-mile response.
Damn.
Yeah.
Get out of your way. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to run them off the road, right?
Yeah.
I was looking for another comment. There was a good one.
Yeah, I think I had. Actually, I don't even recall. I mean, maybe like a teardrop. Like I said, it was minimal because, I mean, there was like 3 stop signs, but between me and the firehouse.
I mean, I did have the full light bar at one point, and then I had to, it was always cool to get the strobe light packages. But you need strobe lights in your tail lights.
But Ian had the standard Dodge Ram. That was like prerequisite. You had to have the Dodge Ram with the light bar. That's what all the dickheads had back in the day. Maybe that's still true. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm going through the comments, and Lindbeck says your faces were all made for radio.
Yeah,
They don't pay me to look good.
Cole Pacelli, you're a dick.
it's definitely there's a lot. It's sensory overload for us, so we apologize if this one seems a little out of whack. Now I do know one that we missed, and I don't know if it's too old to discuss, but the Northeast Fire Chief, I heard,
This
was
guy again.
pressing medics about the buffs, and that if he sees us on any of his scenes, to make sure we don't go to the scene and stop them. You know,
How are they going to do that?
I don't know, but recently, maybe it was over the winter, a couple months ago, about a month or two ago, I buffed one. I just remember the medic yelling at me. I'm like, oh, it all makes sense now of why they were yelling at me. But I mean, you just walk right past them. Like, who are they? Are they going to really arrest you?
No, I mean, dude, like, relax. Stay in your fucking lane, ambulance driver. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. Who do they think they are? Even the dickhead fire chief. What's he going to say? Okay, leave my fire ground? Okay, I will stand behind your fucking made-up fire line. And then what? You know what I mean? You're going to have your fucking 89-year-old fire cop chase me around? Well, fuck off.
I think we should just let these fucking comments pop up. That's the best part.
Yeah, I mean, there's like no point to have a show. We just keep rolling comments.
Everybody else do
nowhere.
the show. We'll just.
But yeah, no, I mean, dude, you know, everybody needs to feel like they have power. It's hard because my neighbor's a fire cop, so whenever I roll up, he always moves the orange cones for me and lets me up in the scene. So
you're essential.
Yeah,
essential buffers.
You got to have connections. You know, I mean, you live in a small town. You gotta make friends where you can. You know, not everyone can be the enemy.
I would just say that you're a journalist, or you're covering the story.
Yeah,
you don't have to know what media.
Gathering content for a story.
Yep. And yelling at them in the midst of it.
I mean, my biggest issue with it, though, is the vest over the turnout gear. I mean, that is like,
that's absurd.
At the end of the day, I don't get it. I don't know where that trend came from. I don't understand. Like, if your priority is worrying about being visible on the street, then why even put it over the turnout gear? Just put the fucking vest on. Why do you need the turnout gear if you're going to wear the vest? Right?
I feel like you're going back to a Ray McCormick story.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, I keep seeing it. Maybe I saw it pop up more frequently, and it's been going on for a while. I'm not sure where this trend came from, but it seems to be prevalent in the volunteer fire service. Maybe some career departments too, but
I think it all started when that NIMS bullshit came out, like the IMT team, the incident management teams. You need to identify who you are, and
I mean, they're wearing like a construction vest over their fucking turnout gear. I just don't get it. Like, if you have to wear the vest, why do you need the turnout gear?
Well,
I don't know.
I think I saw Pat Mackin on here. Maybe he can join us and tell us the need for the vest because he's the chief IMT specialist.
Yeah, but fuck, like I said, I understand the vest. Look, if I'm getting out to fucking playing traffic on 95, fine, put the fucking vest on. But why do I need the turnout gear? Or if I'm getting out to fight a fire, why do I need the vest over my turnout gear? My vest has reflective shit on it, right?
Oh yeah, I see that.
I think we need a change.
I don't know who the fuck started that. That's I don't know. It pisses me off. It drives me crazy.
Well, then it takes you down a deeper wormhole that Alex Schley says is black or tan bunker gear. Which one's better? Which one's more safe?
I mean,
I've always worn. Yeah, go ahead. I've always worn black.
Whose fucking name is that?
I just figure as long as it's not black, blue or red, that's the.
Yeah, we did establish that. Like, if you have red turnout gear, just
hang it up.
You're irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like, it's just forget about you. But
shit, why are the comments? Hold on, I got a good comment here, but I can't bring it up. Just real quick, Brian Minatoli wants to let everybody know that's Captain Minatoli, soon to be Engine 8. Is that on November 24th, 2008? Whoa. A new federal regulation, 23 CFR 634, goes into effect, mandating that anyone that works in the right-of-way of federal aid highway must be wearing a high-visibility clothing that meets the requirements of ANSI, blah, 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 blah.
That's fine. But why do you have to – if I'm fighting a car fire on a fucking highway. Why am I going to put my vest on over my turnout gear and then an air mask on over top of it if you wear an air mask?
But does turnout gear not have enough trim, reflective trim, to meet
Right.
the rating? There's no
I
way
don't
it has
get it.
less.
I don't get it. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I see pictures and videos of these dickheads because they like preload their turnout coat with the vest on over it. So like I said, their mindset is they're always prepared for a traffic incident.
You know what bothers me more, Daniel?
Yeah.
Is people that have those SCBA wraps for their bottle. You know, they're like those covers. I don't even know, like a little bonnet for your SCBA bottle.
I mean, yeah, like covers it and it says like RIT on it or something.
Yeah, that I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, no shit. You're the RIT team. Like, do we need a fucking air bottle? Hey, turn around so I can tell who the fuck you are. Like, what's next? This is the engine company or the hose team or the vent crew. I don't know. It's just. Here's the thing. Someone invented something in their basement, and then they peddled it out there. I think we talked about this with the guy with the fucking RIT sled, and volunteer firemen will buy anything gimmicky. Or firemen in general. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I think volunteer fire departments have a lot of money, and they take it back to the meeting and they vote on it and they buy the shit. And next thing you know, everyone's got fucking, air wrap, fucking bottle air wraps, or whatever the fuck they're called. But I don't know. What are we talking about? How did we end up here?
I
feel weird. I don't like looking at the camera because I see myself moving around. And anyway, so I'm just looking over here.
Quarantine 15.
Right, but you know what else it is though, is like you got black and tan fire gear, then you got that dumb shit. But then how out of all that, I got Grice calling me. Hold on 1 second, brother. Stand by, brother. Stand by, Jesse. Stand by. Is that how did people go from all that then go, you know what? Like Dusty, you just had a baby. You plan on taking your baby down to the firehouse, going out on the apron, setting your gear up with your fucking helmet, like a little cradle, like an Easter egg, and putting your baby in your dirty ass fucking gear on the front bumper and taking a picture?
Yes, he will.
No. What'd you say? I didn't even hear you.
The first stop on the way back from the hospital.
I fucking missed it. I missed
right
it.
turn. I know you're lactating, but we got stop at fire.
That's so brutal.
Oh God.
No, I just don't understand how that happens. Every time I look at it, like I don't know how that became a thing. Just like TikTok, like how do these things become things, man? I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for making me laugh. I don't know. I lost the function to put people's
Yeah, I noticed that.
Comments up. I don't know why.
They're not coming. I have to like see them on.
Yeah, I'm watching them on Facebook. Kyle Stevens says no. Dusty does everything to go out of going to the firehouse. I got to agree with him there. Brian Minatoli, Cat Minatoli's got another good one that I wish I could put up here. He wants to know, how about Crocs on the fire ground? Are they approved safety shoes or not?
What is your job function?
I would assume pump operator.
No, I can say this. I've pumped plenty of fires in Crocs, and I've forced doors in Crocs until the chief gets there. Then I throw my turnout pants on. But and that's usually getting out of bed, like overnight type fires. But so I don't know. I mean, I'm down with it.
Jesse, what's your opinion on Crocs?
Fair game.
Fair game
on the fire ground.
Yeah.
Are you driving?
Yeah. I mean, you're driving.
Fair game. If you can shave seconds off of seconds putting Crocs on versus boots or tennis shoes, fair game.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of pump operators sleeping in their boots just to shave seconds off of seconds. I mean, that's fucking intense.
How committed are you?
Me, obviously not. I think you had to order me a pair of Sanooks so I could get out of the bunk faster.
That's a true story.
Yeah. So actually, I just threw them out because our firehouse got shut down with COVID-19. So now I gotta throw them out. So, shit, I think we're getting an echo.
I think the wind is blowing in Grice's or Jesse's ear.
I'm gonna mute him. Bring Dusty back. Chief Patnack wants to let us know that shorts are needed from May 1st to September 1st. I got to agree with the guy. Why is that? Also, How can people get so butthurt about that you can't wear shorts? Like everyone's like, oh, bloodborne pathogens, this and blah 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 that. Like you can wear short sleeves on your uniform shirt, right?
I mean, skin is skin. I don't get it, man. Like I don't know. I always wore shorts, and then look, it is what it is. You know, if I know I'm going somewhere where I could get pinched, I throw my turnout pants on. But if I'm just laying around the firehouse, and shorts it is. So it's all about comfort,
You're always working out.
Right. Yeah.
Always.
I was just squatting 500 pounds.
Obviously.
Right.
I saw that photo. I don't think that was you.
It wasn't.
I also didn't see the weight off of the rack, but
it was staged.
Yeah, I mean.
Where are we going here? What else do we have to talk about?
Well, this conversation is way too firefighter oriented. I say we just take it for a left turn.
Okay.
Although I see your wife's on here.
Oh, of course she is. But
she said,
"Well, here's something that popped in my mind the other day."
That didn't work.
And it
literally broke.
What?
That was a fucking.
I can't. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, here's a problem I have. When you have a fat broad, like a legitimate fat broad, and she's got small tits, I can't get down with that.
Your gut can't stick past your tits. That's my rule.
Texts. What's that?
Your gut can't stick out further than your tits. That's just my.
It's just I don't understand how that happens. How does that happen? I mean, most look at like I used to know this guy, and he would always brag about, oh my god, my girlfriend's tits are so big. But I'm like, dude, she's like 250 pounds. So like, yeah, they're big, but she was fat. But I just don't understand how they end up. You can have a fat broad, and she still has small tits that just rest on top of her gut. Like you would think they would be bigger. I don't know. Anyway, it popped in my brain the other day, and I think I saw a picture or something, and I was just like, how is that physically possible? Now, for a man, there's no correlation. You know what I mean? And I don't think anyone would notice either way.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Are you all right, Dusty?
Yeah, I'm just
the conversation because your wife's walking around that you don't want to discuss this.
Well, he's got a new kid. He's got a new baby at home. He's probably
nobody's down here.
Yeah, he's waiting to go on the photo shoot.
This is my mom's current bedroom.
Oh, hi, Mom.
My mom's in town.
You know what though? Out of all this, somebody asked us for some positivity. And
That's
this
what I was
is why I thought when we run this podcast, so you guys know there's like so much sensory overload. Is that Stephen Meyer says, "Hey guys, would you mind coming on a video conference call with my Explorer post and give some positivity next Tuesday at 7 p.m. if we're available?"
Dude, what?
I mean, I think we can do it. The problem is, are we going to curse? Like, there's a lot going on there, man. Like,
so John Morris
I can't control myself.
I see John Morris just joined, and I feel like he could give us some positivity about being transferred to another county.
Well, he's just a positive kind of guy. He's always
very positive.
But, I don't know.
Is your mom hot?
Hey, now that the winter's over and everybody's packing away their winter clothes, I'm thinking about next year about buying a chore coat. Getting like so it says like BCFD engine 13 across the back. Do you think that's like think it's the in thing to do?
Say that again.
I'm thinking about now that the winter's over, I should be able to get a good sale on a chore coat and get BCFD engine 13, like the big patch on the back. Like
I don't understand. There's another thing I just don't get.
Why like all the guys up in like Reading and fucking Harrisburg, all them boys wear it. I think it's the in thing to do.
Yeah, I've never understood that, the jean jacket thing. It's like the Canadian tuxedo look. I don't know. So do you guys wear them at 13 engine? Is that what you're saying? You're trying to introduce these?
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. It's going to be the thing to do.
I don't get it. Like I said, it's not a it's not a trend in our local market.
I think Greg Nelson has a guy he can connect you with to get one.
Greg DNY probably has one. If I had to guess, there's one in his wardrobe somewhere. He definitely has one. He didn't have one when he was at Truck 23, but he definitely has one for the rescue. I would always
requirement to go to the rescue because you might be doing a big blaze, doing.
Speaking of Brian, or Brian, what's it? I don't know. Fuck's his name? I can't even tell what his name is in here. Jay, lean in. What does your hat say?
It's actually vintage BCFD Rescue 1.
Oh my God, brother!
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
I don't think you can find them anymore.
No, this is at least 10 or 11 years old. So,
Shit.
Yeah.
Back when they went to fire.
Yeah, no EMS runs either. So,
that's cool, brother. You earned that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got the official terminology for a fat chick with small tits.
What's that?
This Rob Sample said it's called a titty do. It's when your belly sticks out further than your titties do.
I like it. That's good. Now I know what to refer to them as. So
Chelsea, I don't know if you're gonna get mad about this one. I mean, the guy's got a valid question here.
I know. I was
your
gonna
mom
see if she wants to make a cameo.
Is she laying down right now?
No. She's upstairs with my wife and the newborn and my other son.
Fair enough. Yeah, but to go back to the other conversation we're having, can a big butt make up for small tits?
No.
Big tits.
Yes. I agree with that statement.
Not on a fat broad.
Right. We're talking about a fat broad. We're not talking about just like a.
So you're talking about a fat ass, a broad with a fat ass with no. No, I can't get down with that. No. But who am I? Who am I to judge? You know what I mean? Well, look at us.
Yeah, look at us. We can't even run a fucking podcast. Keep the light dark so nobody can see us.
Right. Exactly.
God damn, there's so much sensory overload here. Normally, like, everybody's just talking and I can read through all the comments. Like, here's a good one. Recording on your phone while responding. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Who's recording?
It's a great question.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit?
As long as we're not talking to the kid that wants positivity for his Weeblos group Explorer post. Yeah, it's definitely acceptable. Unless you're driving a stick, then you can't do it. Right?
Oh, if you have the right skill set, you could.
True. Are we going to sell Brotherhood Buffs N95 masks? I think these are it, right?
We got some? Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Daniel, big discussion. Your wife wants to know, can I talk you into getting a playset for your backyard?
No, man, she keeps pestering me about this shit. I mean, honestly,
why not?
Well, look
at James' backyard. That would look great with a fucking playset. He's probably going to get one.
She keeps fucking pestering me about this bullshit. So I have a corner lot, right? So my yard is weird. I don't have like this like square backyard. It's like, and the only grass area I have left, she keeps pestering me to put a fucking swing set thing in. Now, look, it's fine. Even if I did agree to it, but now I'm creating fucking work for myself, man. Like, dude, that is like, I do not feel like putting together, and I don't have, what am I going to call one of my, we're quarantined brothers. I can't call for help. You know what I mean? It's like I can offer a case of beer and say, hey, come on over and help me screw this fucking thing together. So I am putting my foot down, and I am resisting this. I am resisting the fucking the playground for my backyard.
He can't even make dinner. No, actually, we talked about I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace this morning for one. There's a fucking boat that was $4,800. No way.
$4,800 for a playset? Hell no.
$4,800
for what?
For a fucking. It was like a backyard playset, swing set, slide, and a fucking boat.
Look, man. Here's the other thing. Kids have the attention span of like 3 seconds.
As long as it's not IKEA.
I'm gonna build this goddamn thing, and then they're gonna play on it, and then they're gonna be done with it, and they're gonna be moving on to whatever other toys in the backyard. Like, so whatever. I am still resisting it. Who knows? Maybe she'll trick me into a blowjob, and next thing you know, I'm like hitting purchase on Amazon and showing up to my house.
$10,000 playset.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's a bunch of hurdles. One is getting over the purchase of it, because how much is this fucking thing? Thousands of dollars. And then it's the second of putting the goddamn thing together by myself. goddamn, I don't feel like doing that, man.
I've seen you try to make dinner. I don't know if you can make a fucking plate that put
I mean,
together.
I can build some things, you know, but it's just I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it.
I figured it was a part of the debt-free plan. You know, it's like all firemen are fucking broke, and I just figured it was a part of the plan so we could all live like James, and you were trying to pinch a few pennies. I mean, that's what I told her.
No. I mean, look, I just, you know, I don't want to spend the money on it. I don't want to build it. I look at it as a waste. Take a walk up to the playground and enjoy yourself there. I mean,
done.
Or go use the neighbors. My neighbor doesn't have kids, but he's got a playground. So
I would definitely use the neighbor. James, you gonna put a play set in your backyard?
No, I mean, I have a place that's called the beach.
There it is.
Yeah.
Build your own.
This is great. We just get to mediate Daniel and his wife fighting with each other.
Should we start a GoFundMe page for the Matthew playset? And then videotape Dan putting it together. She said she'll pay for the setup, but I think it would be more entertaining to let Dan do it himself. We'll do a time lapse of you putting it up.
Here's the other problem.
Dark light.
I don't agree with paying some asshole to come to my house to build something I could build myself. I am
4
capable.
days later.
I am capable of building the goddamn thing. It's a matter of do I want to and do I feel like doing it? No.
Right.
And I'm gonna stick to that until I don't know, until she beats me down enough. It might take a few years, you know. Plus, the other thing is let's talk about worst case scenario. My children are playing on this thing, and now they're falling off of it and breaking their arm. And now I got to take them to the goddamn ER.
Yeah, but you got that Aflac policy. You're gonna get paid, dude.
It's just
Dan obviously has some comorbidities. Walking into a hospital right now is
right.
risky.
Right. I mean, I'm looking at the bigger picture here. You know what I mean?
I would break a collarbone or an arm just on purpose to help offset the cost if you have Aflac, and then let them ride in an ambulance to get there. Get your money's worth.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, the comments are great. I mean, they're just nonstop. Some heavy hitters here.
I like Jacob.
I haven't even read any of them.
Jacob Long says, "Just not IKEA
oh my
products."
God! Wait a second. I haven't read the whole thing. Hopefully, we're not getting played here. Here's one for you. I'm a fireman in big metro area down south. Me and my brother-in-law worked together, same firehouse, different shifts. So he made a porno about a year ago, and it was on Pornhub. Everyone on the department found it. Are they get for watching it? And are you guys looking to make $1,000 to $5,000 a day? I mean, if anybody would pay me $5,000 to bang for like 2 seconds and actually want to watch that, I mean, I'll take the money.
So let me get this straight. It was two dudes. They made a gay porn.
I don't know. Is that what he's saying?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm guessing he was banging a girl. Because if it was another guy, obviously it would be gay for watching it.
Right.
So I'm going with not gay, and I would like to make $5,000 a day. Sure.
Absolutely.
But I have another scenario for you. This is from my PG days.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So when I was a live-in, there was this other live-in, and he had a brother who had a wife. But before they were serious, the brother and his wife, the two brothers tag teamed the girl when it was just a girlfriend. Is that post facto incest? Or is that incest in general because you're banging a girl with your brother?
Oh. Wow. Jeez. Dude. Well, I mean, all right. So basically they Eiffel Towered some broad together.
Right.
I don't think it's incest. I think it's just
you're towing the line, though, at the very least, right?
Line, but it's like, you know, I mean, you're just nude. You're nude together. I mean, you know, maybe looking into each other's eyes, which could get awkward. I don't look in anyone's eyes, so I'm good. Right. So I would not have to have a problem with this. But
would double penetration be incestuous? Like
that might be taking it.
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. No. He's saying, sorry, I don't mean to get off subject here. Is it gay that the guys at work watched their buddy banging somebody else?
No.
Oh, no. Been there, done that. Put me in, coach. I'm here to offer.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna offer tips. You know, I'm gonna hand you baby wipes. You know, what do you need? You need a drink of water to cool off. You know, get back in there for round 2. I'm here to help. You know,
I mean, I think it's just cool that they're, somebody that's actually published on Pornhub, and you can ask them like all kinds of questions, like, "Hey, what's it like?"
Yeah, if this is real, send us the fucking link, man.
That's what somebody's comment. Post a link. I want to see it.
My God, man. But get back, James. Sorry. Yes, I think once you go to double penetration there, that might be taking it. That's crossing the line, I think.
Is it dick on dick contact that makes it gay or incestuous or, I
don't know. So I think I've personally never done it, and I don't think I have a big enough hammer to fucking do DP with something or with some to check another guy.
You don't.
But I think you have to have some sort of like attraction to want to do that, which might make you at least bisexual. I don't know.
Right.
You know. So is it gay? Not 100%, but I mean, you got to have some sort of attraction to a dude, I think, to get off on that.
Right.
Where did Ian leave? Where'd he go?
I don't know where he went.
How does this work?
Hey,
man, hold on. Let me pound on the wall. Hold
on. Social distancing.
Yeah, dude, you're not on there anymore.
Fuck.
You're not on the thing. It's black. Ian's in the other room behind me, like right over here. What are you doing?
It's broken. The computer broke.
What?
Yeah, you guys keep going. I'll be back on.
Your computer broke.
No, the fucking guys are making so many comments it broke the software we're using.
Did you hear that? It broke the software or some shit? I don't know.
There are a lot of comments on this.
I don't know. So, what else do we have to talk about? I haven't read any of the comments, so if something over there you want to talk about, I don't know.
Name some of your best fire department nicknames from Captain Minatoli.
Gosh.
Yo, he's definitely banging his mouse right now. You hear him?
That's me. Sorry.
I was gonna say that was the go-to.
That was my pen. I gotta remember.
Smashing the mouse when things they don't work.
Fucking microphone over here. What nicknames? Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't think of any off the top of my head. What else you got over there?
I'm trying to look.
I mean, I noticed there's someone has vaping on this list here. I don't know where that came from. I'm not into vaping. Does anyone else vape?
No.
I know there's one guy in the department. He literally carries around a toolbox looking thing.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Full of all of his vape material, and he literally vapes all day long. And you walk around the firehouse, it smells like cotton candy and whatever else he's fucking smoking, which is a little strange. I mean, I don't know. I'm old school, man. Give me a cigarette and a cigar, you know. It's vaping thing, just another level. Hey, he's back. Is it working?
I'm back, boys. Yeah, we did good. We had a max of like 300 viewers, and it crashed the system. I was doing one yesterday for a real estate podcast. Same thing happened.
Are we not? So we're not live anymore?
No, we're still live. We're live on Facebook. You guys just did it without me. Oh shit, dude.
Whoa.
Heavy hitter just joined. Dude, Jay Leone, Frank Lelly, and Chief Fannin.
Oh shit!
Dude, we got some legit heavy hitters out here, man. Justin Reese, Mike Schley, Robert Hedden, John Burke.
Hey, Bob Hedden, congrats on your retirement. He just retired last week of Montgomery Township, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, man.
Congrats to you, Bobby.
No.
What else we got going on?
I don't know. What have you guys been doing in your free time? You guys on the Tiger King kick?
I just started.
I just got into Ozark. That's like been I'm on season 2 of Ozark. I don't know why. I don't know. I watched Hell on Wheels. I binge watched that, and then I'm binge watching Ozark. I was up to like 2:30 last night watching it. It's been fucking me up. I've been sleeping later, but I don't know. So I gotta readjust my TV time. So, Dustin, how long are you off for? So, I mean, this whole thing is having a kid. I mean, now that you're off. Oh, really?
I'm only taking a month. Yeah.
Oh, maybe by the time you come back, this whole Corona thing will be behind us.
It's interesting. I mean, in and out of Johns Hopkins. Well, you're not allowed to leave, and then obviously I couldn't be there for the birth, so I had to be like 3 rooms over. I got to FaceTime it last minute, which was pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a pain. I mean, we had family that were planning to come down. Everybody's whole life's been affected by it, obviously, but we're home and riding the fucking mower around 100 times a day with my boy.
Well, our other buddy just had a baby 2 days ago, and he had to lock himself into the room, and they wouldn't let him leave.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much
fucking room.
Ours wasn't that bad.
I think I'd rather FaceTime the birth than be stuck in a room with my wife giving birth and a newborn baby for God knows how long, man.
Yeah, but then you're home with the 2 other kids. I mean, at least there's like, you got to stay on the tip. I mean, you don't have to do anything.
I don't know. Yeah. I think with the first kid, I stayed one night, and that was enough for me, man. I was like, I'm out of here. I got shit to do. You know, call me when you need me. But
dude, there's a lot of mimosa and Schley 2020s. We're election season for our local union is upon us.
Yeah.
We got some legit competitions going on right now. You know, you got the president who's going up. Someone's running against him who used to be the second vice president. And then the first vice president spot, you got the old school dude with the new school dude coming in. I personally think the Rust Bus is headed to Biddle Street to get permission. That one's locked for the guy running against that. Second vice president got a 3-way race. Sounds like Schley's the front runner. You know, there's a guy that's just looking out for the guys, you know, and one of the boys. And then what else we got? We got a treasurer's spot. I think it's a 2 or 3-way race, who I think the incumbent will stay. And then you got
volunteer firehouse, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, what the fuck? All this shit. It's worse than a volunteer firehouse. You know,
that's the thing, though. But the union doesn't do anything. Like, that's the beef, right? Like,
I like continuity, man. I feel like, how do you get anything accomplished if there's no continuity in your and also, like, I don't like cliques. And the union, ever since I've been in, has always been a clique. It's whoever's in at the time and their clique, and then eventually they get voted out and another clique joins. So I'm going to tell you straight up right now, I am not voting party line. I'm going to vote opposites because I don't want a clique in there. I want opposing views, and I want people who, you know, it's like checks and balances. You know what I mean? I don't.
Bipartisan Dan.
What's that?
I said bipartisan Dan.
I mean, look, dude, I'm not just going in there and punching Republican or Democrat and voting party line. I'm you know, I'm going to keep it fucking even. And I did that last time, you know, but.
When are you going to run for steward?
Me?
What battalion?
Well, that it depends. Where do I work? On paper, or where do I show up? Well, I mean, James used to be a battalion steward, you know, so actually I still have his business card if anyone needs union representation, you know, as a retired member.
James, do you still pay union dues as a retired member?
No.
No. You could represent the retirees.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll throw my hat in the ring.
We could use a good guy like you.
Well, it wouldn't be my first time.
Did you guys see those articles going around about Shitburger, or what the hell's name is, Scheiderberger?
Oh, that guy is the biggest piece of shit. I
think they said he's stolen like $1 million out of the basically he was paying himself a pension, but was not actively retired.
Yeah, no, he's been double dipping since like 2001 or some bullshit. I mean, the guy, how he still is in that position, I don't know. He just needs to get ass cancer and go away already. I mean, the guy is a piece of shit. Does nothing as far as all the way down to our level. You know, I think he showed up to a few of our events. So, you know, I think we did a rally one time and he showed up, you know, preaching his bullshit. But I don't know. He's a clown. He can go away.
I don't even know I'm in this. I should just sit and watch and read all these comments.
Yeah.
As a
dude, here's a good one. We could have Mike Schley call in if he's out there. If you're ready, let's have it. But I mean, I think Brian Cat and Nats over here brings up a good point. Is that, you know, why don't you bring the Teamsters in? You know, why is there even IFF, right? Like,
I don't.
It's not like we can go down and just be like, hey, I'm done with, you know, whatever city you work for, and send me to Miami, you know, and like get me out of here.
No, I like old school union tactics. Now, we don't have the ability to strike, But old school union tactics, like the Teamsters, they would just call them like a bomb scare to like City Hall or some crazy shit like that. I mean, these dudes are like crazy. I remember the Philly unions, like the trades unions. Those guys, if they saw you working on a job site and you didn't have a union card, I mean, they fucking toss you onto the street on your ass, and then they would fuck with the business, the non-union business. I mean, I don't know. I've always been a fan of those like old school mobster union tactics, but it's you can't get away with that these days. So
I know we need a big blow up rat, drive down to City Hall or whatever jurisdiction you work for, and just put the big old rat up. And that's it, and then get whatchamacallit, get the trashmen to stop picking the trash up until the firemen are taking care of it. And the boys looked out for each other,
Yeah, that was it New York did the trash strike or whatever, and I don't know, whatever. But
there's a lot of requests for Mimosa Mike to call in. Just waiting for him. Waiting for old Mimosa Mike.
What's this going to become a
campaign?
Are we going to get all the people running for union spots to call in?
Well, here's the thing.
Town hall meeting.
That's what I wanted to do. I went to the union meeting. It's a dumb idea. I got my name read 3 times because I was nominating everybody just because. But I was going to make a motion to host a presidential debate in a town hall type setting and have the Brotherhood Buffs host it as a reputable news source that we are in the fire service. And I thought it would be good, but I met with some pushback, and I was told that
I think
incredible.
I did a lot of talking with a lot of people on that too. I think a lot of people think that it was going to be more of like an entertainment source versus what we actually, when we sat down and discussed it, we wanted to head on serious, like 100%. Do it right.
Obviously our reputation, isn't serious by any means. But the problem I have is there's no way in hell all those people running for those spots is going to make it around to every single firehouse in the city on every single shift or whatever, and get their questions and answered.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got
questions, so you're gonna have to ask me the questions.
He's got to call into the BeLive thing, man.
You got to download the BeLive app, and I'll send you the link, and we'll bring you in.
Okay, BeLive?
Download BeLive, and I'll send you the link.
Just email him the link.
So Schley's jumping in here in a second, boys.
Hold on. Matthew Saylor sent me a picture here. It's it's a gigantic cockroach in the dishwasher at the 8x10. Oh my god, dude! I would lose my fucking mind. I don't know if you can see that goddamn thing.
What is that?
Where is it?
No.
It's a cockroach. Oh, that's so fucking gross. That is maybe that's a cockroach. I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Fuck.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I would just name him, make him a pet. It's pretty gross that he's in the dishwasher, though.
Where is that? The 8x10?
Yeah, it's typical Baltimore City firehouses, though, man. It's just this is what we deal with.
What? Yo, do we have wasn't there some volunteer drama? Speaking of Matthew up in Port, what was it? Dude, it's been so long. Man. We got this list. It's been so goddamn long. We had it written down, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I think his son went in. I think his son, who is a fireman, went in and like told everyone to go fuck themselves or some shit, and they suspended him. Whatever. I don't know. Been there, done that.
Yeah, well, that's like a badge of honor.
Where'd Dusty
Right.
go?
I mean,
I don't know, dude.
Fucking rolled out. He's probably got to go breastfeed his kid or some shit.
Yo, have any of you guys watched that A&E TV show? And the only reason I bring it up is because it's basically the Brotherhood Buffs is what we should be. We should be live on TV. But anyway, it's what is it called? Like live fireman or live PD, whatever. But there's like the fireman show, and then you got that fire up in North Jersey, somewhere in Bergen County or somewhere around there. And the guy's like riding down the street and he's like screaming. And I don't know if he's doing it for the camera because I know, like, I'll be honest here, I'm a screamer. I'm not like one of them dudes like, oh, trash man sees a pile of trash and stays fucking calm. I just can't do it. Or, like if I turn the corner and see a car, I'm like, yo, we got one, fucking pump the boys up. But this dude is just like out of control. He's like, we got one. We need to lead off here. This, that, and the other thing. And then next, they like roll up, and then there's 6 dudes. Like the house is off. They're yelling that people are trapped. Schley's on 1 second. I don't think it was Trenton. And then they got like 6 dudes leading off with hose.
It may have been Trenton. I think I saw this video on Facebook.
Yeah, it was going around Facebook. Then it was on the TV show.
It was like row homes, right?
Yeah, or it was like a twin or something. It was like a yellow twin house or row homes or something. Everybody's outside and they're yelling and screaming. I didn't understand.
There's a couple different videos. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I guess it's dramatic, It's for the look, if it was all calm and cool and collected, it wouldn't be good TV.
Oh shit!
Right.
Oh shit! There he is.
All right, so I dumped James out. You're live,
dude. The amount of
James,
BMI.
your audio is still good to go. We got Schley in here. I can't keep Bryce's audio on because he's walking around. Yeah, it might have been Patterson. That sounds about right. But anyway, dude, Mike Schley running for 2nd vice president. We got James. We got Dusty. We got Daniel. Why
does your audio sound like it's like pixelated or whatever? Digital.
Huh?
Yeah.
Probably because I'm hosting is probably the problem. But Mike Schley, what do you got to say, dude? The boys want to hear from you.
Why should we vote for Mike Schley?
Let's see. Oh, I'm not part of a clique. But really, let's get, young, motivated people in there that are, don't have an agenda, are going to work for everyone, not just the old guys. As we see from our past contracts, it's just been, backfilled for the senior members. A lot of young guys don't even know what the union does, who's in the union, all that. So accountability is another issue. We have minimal accountability in the union as it is, but also when are we going to start hardening our command staff? I don't want to get into it too much, but I'll be on NOI by tonight. But
but you want to see the members are safe, right? Is that what you're getting at? You want to see health and safety.
Yeah, well, that's a huge issue as it is. We're working in rundown firehouses, beat up apparatus. We got doors flying open on Druid Hill.
That was wild.
that was still. You're the only person I know that can stop a fireground operation. By just yelling.
Yeah, well, I told you I'm a loudmouth.
No, but I can't see no one's questions. If anyone's asking questions, this is my first time using the app. So we
just wanted to have you on, man. A lot of people are asking for you. I think a lot of people are looking forward to seeing you potentially getting voted in. You got my vote. I don't know about Dusty and Dale, but 100%. And James is going to vote for you from the retiree side.
I mean, we don't ID down the Union Hall. Just come down, spit out a name.
Dead people will be voting.
Yeah.
Tell me what experience do you have, like as far as the union experience? What do you have to back up?
So I don't. That's where I'm a little fresh on it. But when I was in Cub, which is another city bargaining unit, which I thought they were the weakest union when I was part of them, but as I found out, I think I was wrong when I came to 734. I wasn't paid in Cub, but I was a vocal point and sort of like the shop steward for a department in our shop. So for the tire shop, so down Biddle Street. But I know what a union's supposed to do. And for that, I think that's where we've lost touch with our union. Our union's more of I've heard it all: social club, golf club, whatever. So
I mean, they do have a nice bar. I mean,
we have an excellent bar, but I want to get back to members' rights, members' safety, members' pay, working conditions. So I think we've lost touch with that. And I honestly think with the people running, I think we have a lot of good candidates running. And I think we can set the tone and change the way this union operates.
And you're willing to work with anybody who potentially wins.
Yeah, I mean, I saw before I came live. I saw Dickie was watching, but Dickie, I mean, Dickie can't argue that I've sat down with him and I've had conversations with him that have gotten places, and me and Rich can definitely work together. And Lenore, I mean, I've talked to her. I can work with that. I can work with all three of them.
Right.
I know that, and everyone else on the board or running for a board position, I don't have any problems. I don't even have problems with the guys that I'm running against. I think their minds are going in different directions than where we need to be headed. So,
do you have like one thing that you're passionate about that you really want to see change in?
well, yeah. Well, our station conditions for one, but also, I go back to accountability. We're held to this high standard up here, and let's see, our pay isn't right. Our pay still isn't right. Look at your pay stub for Friday. We have back pay on it because payroll isn't right. Now, whose fault? Whose fault is that? Who knows if we're getting the straight answer? But that's unfair. We have our station conditions. Back to that. I mean, there's stations that I wouldn't even think about taking a shower in. I mean, you're forced to, but it's horrible. It's hard. 33 engine. I mean, that bathroom up there. No offense to them guys. Them guys do the best they can, but it's just shit conditions. And when we went to this 24-hour shift, that was one of the things mentioned, station improvements, and I've seen very few. I know 29 engines looking good right now. Dan, can you speak on that?
They do have 2 new showers. I haven't used them because I haven't been to a fire since I've been there, but they do have 2 nice shower stalls.
Yeah. So I mean, so back to accountability though. I mean, it's I mean, look about you have to report if you go to a grocery store out of the state. I'm driving through Douglas Homes. No wonder. But look,
Time's
I mean,
tough,
that memo alone shows you. Can you hear? Am I back on? Can you see me? I can't see no.
All right, Kyle.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Listen, this is what we're gonna have to do when we get the social distancing thing over with, or you're at home. I say we do. Anybody wants to come on and discuss it, I say we host a real live debate. I say we just run it on our own. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, you can't come to the firehouse and talk to anybody. So
we're losing you.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you got to get rid of Mike.
Yeah, I heard you got in trouble. Did you get in trouble for campaigning? I'm pretty sure you got. I'm sure you got in trouble for campaigning.
No, whatever. Stuttering Mike.
Well, I do have somebody's sent in here, and they asked does Mike support union products, and clearly his mug that he's sending around was made in China. So I don't know, man. I might not vote for you now, but should have used the union shop for your mugs, brother. Although they are nice mugs. I haven't gotten one yet, but I've seen the design, and I do like them. I think it'll look cool on the shelf in a few years when everyone's like, "Who's Mike Schley?" You know, but
I hate when people.
Like, no, I don't have a video up. We can hear you. We can hear you. So, well,
well, that was a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Well, either way, we definitely have to have all of them on. Yeah, I say we just host it. Screw it. And
what I did see, Chief Fannin was a few comments in there, and I've heard rumblings that he might be running for a 964 position, and that would be interesting. Yeah. I would like to see how that shakes out, but whatever. I think we just need one union personally. I don't understand the 2 unions. I think it's counterproductive. You know, it splits and divides us, but whatever.
Well, that was intense. I mean,
have we beat up on everything? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. This was the most intense one we've ever done. I think because I got to look at everything, and then people are looking at us. And then, dude, I don't know. I don't know if we've covered anything. There's a few things on Instagram. We can go over them. The big, we wanted to let everybody know we're still alive. Oh, dude. Speaking of alive, James, who are we supposed to send a swag bomb to? And should we ask the boys if we should do it? You know, because we've been quiet recently, and that's the reason I haven't sent that big swag bomb out yet.
Yeah.
Dave Portnoy, man, the One Bite review guy. I sent you his address like a week ago.
I still have it on file. So
now he's getting like 1,000 packages a day. It'll get lost in the mix. It's not worth it anymore. You fucking dragged your feet.
I know we weren't posting anything because I'm so sick and tired of going on seeing all the COVID-19 shit. I just was not motivated to post anything. But now that the curve is apparently about to flatten, it's time to get back in the groove, and I mentally can handle it.
Yeah.
So,
do we want to discuss our new shirts?
Yeah, are they getting released today?
Probably not today. Might be able to work on it tomorrow.
Well, either way, we have new shirt designs.
We have a lot of them.
And Dusty's got to load them up into the website. And once they're loaded in, we will be live.
Because they're for Harrisburg.
Right. I was going to say, it was going to be for Harrisburg, and now that's fucking canceled. So
should we wait till the Harrisburg weekend and then do like a big release on that weekend? Or should we release them on Easter and make it like a big Easter?
2021.
Oh, Easter's isn't Easter like tomorrow or something?
Sunday.
In a week.
I mean, I'm the Jew out of all of us, and you're asking me when Easter is?
I don't know. Easter. I've never really been an Easter fan. I just, never been into it. I don't go to church, so.
Oh shit! Matt Saylor Jr. just joined.
Brother, is he still suspended? I wonder. Or is he?
If you want to go live and share his.
I don't know if he can handle it. I mean, if you want to go live, Matt Saylor Jr., send a message to the Buffs or my personal Facebook page, and I can send you the link if you want to discuss the Port drama. But maybe it's not the best thing to do right now if you're back in good graces. But maybe we'll let that go.
Everyone's hammered. Oh, he got thrown out?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, you want to go online?
Oh my God, dude. This poor kid, man. He's probably the most active guy they got at this fucking firehouse, and they threw him out. That right there is classic volunteer fire department. Shoot yourself in the fucking foot.
He's a legacy member. I mean,
morons, man.
Eagle Scout.
The leadership and the administration of what's it called? The Port Deposit Volunteer Firehouse should be ashamed. Waterway should be ashamed of yourself. That is fucking ridiculous.
Maybe he'll join Northeast with me. Me and him join Northeast together.
Oh my God!
You got one vote when you run for chief, So top responder
last year, dude.
You threw your number one guy out. You fucking idiots. God, man. But then they'll be, we need volunteers. Sign up. Yeah, they fucking take their number one guy out behind the barn and shoot him. Fucking morons, man. God. I hope he joins whatever. What's the neighboring? What's the competition up there? Rising Sun.
No, you go join with Minatoli and the boys down at the World's Fastest Volunteers.
I hope he joins over there and then crushes, just like kicks someone right in the back of the head on a first indwelling fire and puts their fire out. That's the only thing I can hope for.
I mean, Chief Fannin just dropped a bomb. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. Is it any classic fire department leadership, right? Like,
hey, yeah. Well, I guess it's not exclusive to or to just the volunteer fire world, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, Scott. That story was I don't know if you're asking about Sailor or if you're talking about somebody else, but there was someone that wrote into the Buffs and told us that, or maybe it was out at Harrisburg. He told us that he got suspended by his fire chief for buffing a fire engine. And so I don't know. Yep. It seems a little crazy this is how people think.
No, I know it happens, man. And I remember dealing with it back when I volunteered and whatever else. I keep dropping my fucking pen. Oh, God.
I mean, Scott's got a good comment, but I can't get it up there. But the Nut House 100% would have fucking taken Matt Saylor Jr. He would have fit right in.
We took all the outcasts. That's how we,
Yeah.
Usually they're all decent firemen. That's or at least I don't know. It usually correlates. The guys that get kicked out of other firehouses always end up being, for some reason, they're all good firemen for the most part. In my experience, anyway. So.
Anyone got any new TikTok or Instagram threads that anyone's been following recently?
Yeah, there's was it Trailer Park?
Yeah.
Shit.
Trailer Park? No, it wasn't Trailer Park Trash.
Hold on, let me look.
It's a good one.
Fuck.
Where the fuck is it? Stand by. Trailer. Did it get fucking taken down?
It must, because it's not showing up on mine either.
What the fuck? Dude, I swear I was just on this thing like yesterday.
Yeah, well.
Wow, it got taken down.
Yeah, it was Trailer Park Trash or something like that.
Yeah, it was, and it was the same concept as Emergency Cringe. He basically took all these
white trash,
toothless fucking meth addicts that posted all over TikTok, and there it is, man. That's a chore coat. I knew the 8x10 would have a fucking chore coat. These guys are into it up there, man.
Anyway,
who was that? Was that Kyle?
It
Stevens?
was. Who do you think it was? It was this guy. It's always got something to say.
Johnny Limbeck. Yeah.
Yeah. So, either way, hopefully this episode came out good. We apologize if it didn't flow good. There was just a lot going on.
The problem is you people who can't pay attention, Dawson and Ian, are constantly fucking reading the messages because you can't focus. You're
no,
like,
I can't. It's going a mile a minute because
I haven't read the comments yet. I mean, you're over there between the two of you.
I'm trying to make the show interactive for everybody, and usually you and James do all the talking, and me and Dusty just kind of sit there with thumbs up our asses. So
James, it's funny because when I look at a picture of James or like the screen, it reminds me he should be on like an interview doing, was it like Vice or whatever, like he's a drug dealer they're interviewing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that'll cut that shit.
Yeah, we could just distort his voice.
Modulate my voice, yeah.
Hopefully this one comment comes up. There's one. I don't know if we want to touch it. I mean, obviously it's near and dear to my heart. I don't know. Do we want to touch this one? Seth Frazier, I just came in on the back half of what you guys are conversing, and this has nothing to do with what you guys are discussing, and I'm assuming. But I want to know, how do you guys feel about the guy who came into a certain firehouse, which it was named in the comments if you want to know? Should he be put on charges, fired criminally, and charged? Thoughts?
Not a lot of people know about that.
No?
For what?
Someone came into work sick and then allegedly spread the old virus.
I don't know. I don't know enough of. I'm out of the loop. I'm way up in.
Yeah, you're in the 5th Battalion now. You're not in the know.
Yeah, I'm out. Things take a while to get up there, and they're usually like distorted. Completely. The truth is furthest thing from it by the time it makes its way up there.
I know DC had an incident like 2 weeks ago where a guy came in sick and tested positive, and now they quarantined the whole house, or at least that whole shift, and they're spending like 2 weeks in like Dewey Beach at some dude's house. So
yeah, I mean, dude, I would love to be quarantined.
Would you
see you later? I'll see you in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know.
Well, here's a bigger question: would you take the fire department up on their option and go use the quarantine hotel just so you didn't have to go to your kids for 2 weeks?
Well, no, because are they letting you leave it? I mean, what are they?
No, I think once you're in, you're in. That's it.
Right. I mean, you're on lockdown and
you're in jail.
Fuck you. I don't. Yeah, I don't need somebody telling me what to do, when to do it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I will say this about Baltimore for whatever reason. I mean, our numbers compared to like DC and like New York City and whoever else are knock on wood have been relatively low, right? As far as, I mean, like I said, I haven't been following it to a T, but your firehouse was affected and maybe one or two others, but outside of that, I mean, it's been relatively quiet. But we've been wearing masks and all that bullshit for, I don't know, probably weeks now.
I think it's
2 or 3 weeks.
Probably one of the first times they've actually been proactive with anything, which has been kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
So,
look, the best job in the world right now is to be a pump operator. I don't even get out of the pump. I don't get out of the wagon. You know what I mean? So I've gotten out of the wagon once this whole time. We had a double shooting, and that was more or less just to kind of check out the bodies. But I mean, I put a mask on, but that was it.
Why is that? Why do the pump operators stay in the wagon, which I'm not complaining about, but the EVDs always get out?
Well, EVDs are dumb. That's why they make less than we do.
Right.
You know, it's
fair
proven.
enough.
You know what I mean? Because what if someone steals our equipment, man? I got to maintain, a radius of safety around the wagon at all times.
What was the thought process? Is that you need 2 drivers to steal the fire truck?
Maybe.
Not the fire engine?
I don't know, but they always seem to steal Saul's ladder trucks. So, I mean, I guess that's the big dollar item on there. So, Dustin's got to go.
Yeah.
He's texting us.
My son's crying.
So. All right. See you later.
Yeah.
It's been real.
I don't even know if I can. How do I get out?
Am I frozen?
No.
Ian's frozen.
Ian's having all sorts of issues. There we go.
Okay. Well, I'm checking out. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's been fun. James, survive. I hope you survive down there on the beach.
Trying.
80-degree weather and whatever else you got going on. So, hold on. Is Ian coming back on? What are you doing?
I'm back. What happened?
All right. Well, we're checking out.
Yeah, we're
Dustin's
here.
Dustin's gone. I'm leaving. I got shit to do. So,
yeah, I got to poop. See ya.
How do I get out of here?